Today's tale begins here at one of the best theme parks ever built, Universal's Epic Universe. And welcome to another episode of Nick Masker. I've arrived to Universal's Epic Universe, which is in my opinion the best theme park in the modern day era. Going to be hitting up the different lands. Also going to be primarily focusing on Dark Universe, which is my favorite out of all the lands here. Also going to be trying out some food, getting on some rides, and overall just enjoying Dark Universe and Epic Universe for today. I haven't been here since opening day. It's been a little while, but I'm really excited. Dark Universe is my favorite area out of all the Universal parks, and I'm excited to see what it looks like at night. It's gonna be an epic day. Let's go ahead and get started and let the tale begin. Of course, starting off here at the Kronos, the epic entrance. No pun intended, it really is epic. As soon as you walk in, it says, beyond this gate, the gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams. And this is just one of many epic entrances. You're gonna hear me say the word epic a lot today. As I mentioned earlier, I've been to Epic Universe before. It was on its opening day. It's been a little while since I've been here, and I want to explore the park a little more than I did last time. Last time I focused mainly inside Dark Universe, which I also will do today, but I also want to venture out and show you guys a little bit of everything else. And now to enter my most favorite universe of them all, the Dark Universe. I can hear Dr. Henry Frankenstein's voice.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Gosh, this is amazing. This view never gets old. Just take a look at these firing off as I'm walking inside. It is an amazing entrance. One of the first things you run into is Frankenstein's catacombs. And if you walk up to the gate, you'll hear the sounds. It says there, emerging Undercroft, do not enter by the order of Dr. Frankenstein, Baron of Darkmoor. You can hear like growling and footsteps. It's very eerie. I love how when you first walk in, you're walking through a graveyard. A very old one at that. Also, you can see there's also a crow on this graveyard. That is a real crow. Some monster has broken through. This is awesome. This is so on to theme for the Universal monsters. It almost foreshadows the land itself. Like you are going to deal with some monsters that have escaped. And that's where my favorite ride comes into play. Monsters Unchained. Which is usually under a 30-minute wait, thankfully. We won't have to wait very long. And we will go on it multiple times. I can never really get over the design. All the crosses, the statues, the dark architecture. Even to the sign, Darkmoor, with candles behind it. Especially right before the sunset. It's amazing. Now, on my very first visit to Darkmoor, it did rain, and it did give it an even better vibe. It was dark, it rained. I didn't get any thunder. I was hoping we would get some thunder and lightning right along the castle, but we never did. But when it does happen, I've seen it online. When it does happen, it looks amazing. One of the best things I've ever seen. Unfortunately, I've never seen it in person, but I hope to one day. If I'm ever in Florida and it's raining and there's a thunderstorm, I know exactly where I'm gonna go. Darkmoor. All right, first things first, came to Food Good to get one of my favorite pretzels. It is a Frankenstein themed pretzel. I don't see it on the menu. Maybe they don't have it anymore. Hopefully they do. Yeah, there it is. The Frankenstein pretzel comes with a side of cheese. It is $13.50, and then of course you get to use your annual pass discount, so definitely gonna use that. All right, here it is, the Frank and Friends pretzel. You can see my Frankenstein kind of came apart. I was taking a photo. Let me dip it in. Cheese, take a bite. Oh, the cheese is a lot better than it was last time. Yes, I know it's just an ordinary pretzel, but it's Frankenstein shaped and it's here in Dark Universe, so it makes it that much more better. Wow, something happening.
You never know who's listening. Maybe it's best if I come closer.
I never knew that bell rang. What's going on?
As I was saying, he called himself the Angel of Music and she became his protege. He led her down a secret chamber deep beneath the opera house, and he wore a mask to hide his hideous face. Now the Phantom adored Christine, but Christine, she had another love, her fiancé. Still, the angel in music was kind and she was fond of him. But then Christine grew deeply curious. What was the Phantom hiding behind that mask?
Curiosity.
One day, as the Phantom was playing music, Christine crept up behind him and she snatched his mask away. Terrified, Christine ran determined to flee forever, but the Phantom would not let her go so easily. He terrorized the opera house, leaving a trail of death and mayhem behind, before abducting Christine and carrying her off into the vast catacombs deep beneath Paris. As Christine wept with fear, the Phantom realized that she would never truly love him. He could not bear for her to love another, so he let her go on a promise that she would never see her fiancé again. It was a promise that Christine could not keep, and they say that the Phantom died of a broken heart, seated at his organ. But I say that if you listen carefully, you may still hear the Phantom's music echoing softly from beneath the streets. Safe travels, Stephen Dark, and I hope to see you all again.
I absolutely love the trees they surround the castle with. Also, the vines going up on the entrance to keep it looking eerie. Now, I'm being biased. This is definitely my favorite castle when it comes to any theme park castle that I've ever been to, at least. I mean, just look at this. Look at the bridge. You even got lighting underneath that. You can't beat this. Now, like I said, from any theme park I've ever been to, I've never been to any other foreign theme parks, but I believe this one takes the cake. And yes, I am a Universal Monsters fan. I love horror. It is my favorite genre. And it's based off of Frankenstein. So a quick rundown on the ride for those of you who are not familiar. The castle is in the hands of Victoria Frankenstein, which you're going to enter and encounter many monsters. Some of them are loose, and some of them she's under control. You're going to find some that are not so under her control, and they will try to go after you. It is an intense ride. It is one of my favorites, and we're going to go inside and show you what it's like. It is one of the best ones in Orlando, Florida, and it is so well done that the animatronics look insanely real. It's only a 10-minute wait, thankfully, so we're going to hop on and enjoy a ride. Monsters Unchained. Gosh, the entrance to this ride is amazing. It's literally like you're walking into Henry Frankenstein's castle. Oh, look at this. The details. For Victoria's eyes only, it says. And look at this ceiling. All the monsters painted in it. And then this big portrait. I love how they have the blue light coming out of this. This in itself is an experience. Tribute to the original Frankenstein, of course. You can see his skin is like a yellow. which was described in the Mary Shelley novel. Look at this. That is insane. Here inside these display cases, you got what looks like a lot of equipment that they use to make the monsters. Kind of looks like Igor's glasses. And then look at this. This kind of reminds me of Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. So much details in this cube. It is amazing. Just take a look at this. Wow. Universal definitely outdid themselves. The statue there. It's kind of like a Frankenstein dedicated statue. And just the paintings on these walls too. It's like you're walking into Mary Shelley's book, honestly. Dr. Henry Frankenstein himself. And when you get up the stairs, this is the view. Just stunning. Now I know this is probably seen many times, but just to see it through my eyes. Hello. Thank you. I like how they call us volunteers. Wow, look at that. Now what's keeping me from coming here so many times is I have to buy a ticket. I cannot use my pass, and I cannot wait till they open this up to pass holders, because I will be here way more often. This is an amazing ride, an amazing land, and it's just jaw-dropping every time I come inside. Take a look at the bat right there. Holy cow. Moving on. This is just on the other side of the stairwell. Feels like you're in the castle, which we are actually. The portrait of Victoria Frankenstein. And I love how they have it right across, like she's looking at it. A little meaning behind it. Wow. Alright, look at this. This is an amazing pre-show.
Come closer, little lab rats. Come close. I won't hurt you. Yet. I sense fear in your hearts. You are right to be afraid. Darkness lies ahead. Now is the time to abandon hope.
Yep, that's Igor.
I am Igor. My job is to get you through this experiment in one piece. But Igor, I hear you say, where's the fun in that? I agree, you delightful freak. Sadly, this is not that kind of experiment. Look closely. This is a catacombs navigation unit. All you little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. Use it, Igor steals, nothing goes wrong. Yes? Don't look at that. This is just the emergency function. According to plan. Igor, you're bothered about guests.
Oh, take a look at these. Those are so cool. And they have a few of them. They have the mummy back there. Dracula over there. Look at that. Look at that.
Welcome. Please come in.
Wow.
Is that everyone? Oh, excellent.
There's
I
Victoria.
am Dr. Victoria Frankenstein. Today, you chosen few will witness my greatest discovery yet. Together, we will finish what my great-grandfather started. They called Henry a monster. They were afraid of what he had done. But you will see, there's nothing to fear.
Look at Dracula.
Now, these people, there's nothing to be afraid of. He is amazing, better than the original. He is the key to our most exciting experiment. For years, I have studied and controlled the monsters that prowl the darkness. And only one remains. I will control my ultimate challenge. Count Dracula. Call yourself!
He does not
That
like
wasn't
Dracula.
Silent creature, I will destroy you when
These two just don't get along. The Dracula experiment is the last piece of the puzzle. And with your help, the world will never see the name Frankenstein the same again. Open the doors!
I cannot wait.
Our greatest victory.
Oh, there's the Phantom.
Brace yourselves and witness my masterpiece, Dracula, under my control. Now, activate machine.
And there he is. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh.
Dracula, don't escape.
Oh, look at the other monsters. Oh man. Look at that, up there too. Oh my gosh, the creature. That was so cool. There's the Wolfman. Oh my gosh. Whoa, he's right there. He's all over. Oh man. Look at the mummy. Oh, look at there's a mummy again. My gosh. So good.
All monsters will bow to the name Frankenstein.
This is where he sacrifices himself. Ah, poor Igor. Gosh, look at the castle. That is so gnarly. gosh, that ride. It's probably like my 5th time that I've been on it, and I always feel like the first time, it'll never get old. The animatronics are amazing, so are the visuals, the effects. This ride definitely puts it out there on how good theme parks can actually make attractions. Gosh, it's so good. All right, stepped out of Dark Universe for a little bit. I will be heading back there later on tonight, but I'm gonna head to Isle of Berk. There is a famous cheese cone, mac and cheese cone that they have that they said is really good. There's actually another one very similar to the one in Hollywood, but they said that one does not taste anywhere near like the one here in Epic Universe, so wanted to try that one out and see what it tastes like. All right, here we are at the entrance to the Isle of Berk. Now this is where the cone is. I don't really particularly go on any rides here. Last time I was here, none really interested me. I love all the character interactions, but the rides, kind of like kiddie rides in my opinion. I'll stick to the Dark Universe ride. That's more my thing. These rides, I'll have to pass on. Love the entrance though. Theming here is definitely on point. Now I have to say, this one is pretty close. I'm not a huge fan of How to Train Your Dragon, but Isle of Berk theming is on point. I mean, look at the attractions in the background. This place is crazy. I mean, the water, the big mountain back there, the rides. But yeah, Dark Universe still my favorite. Isle of Berk, definitely second best. I can imagine kids love being here and getting on these rides. Literally looks like a fairy tale. Man. And here we are at the Spitfire Grill where the famous cones are being sold. Gonna get in line and see which one I want. All right, here's the famous mac and cheese cone. This one's called the Dragon Garden Rye. Now it has, looks like hot Cheeto crumbs, some avocado spread, and mac and cheese. But I'm gonna just take a bite into it and then I'll dig into it and see what it's like. Really good. All right, I can see why this is popular. This is like a garlic bread, and once you bite into it, it's really soft. You can taste that warm butter that they bake into it. Yeah, it's really good. I'm gonna dig into it a little bit. You even got corn in there. Now I don't even like corn, but it goes really well with this. Wow, this mixture is really good. Now, I was kind of iffy if I was gonna like this because I do not like hot Cheetos. I believe they're a little too hot. I like jalapenos, I like pepperoncinis, but for some reason, hot Cheetos, I don't do. But on this, it's actually really good. Like, I don't even taste any spice on it at all. I mean, look at that, it's completely filled. Wow. Now when I go back to Universal Hollywood, I'm gonna have to try it out and put it to the test and see if it's anything like this one over here. So good. Last bite. 10 out of 10. All right, heading into Dark Universe to experience it the way it was supposed to be, at night. Wow. It just completely transforms at night. It almost feels like some kind of haunt, honestly. You got like the mist that acts as fog. They do a good job with that. And look who it is.
You know it's
the man himself.
From all the way back in 1931, baby.
Beautiful. That's
I'm
exactly
in the
what I wanted to know.
I'm in the documentary. Yeah. All right, take care. Have a great day. Try not to die.
Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you too, Mr. Content Creator.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that as a, he called me a content creator.
Oh, yes, you know it there,
I
sister.
did.
What are you up to?
Just checking out your foot here.
Oh, yeah, pretty nice, huh?
Beautiful.
I'm gonna use this to build a brand new creature up there in the manor.
Okay.
I'm very
You
excited
Victoria?
about it.
Nice.
Oh, more me than
More me.
her. She
You're the
doesn't-
brains,
What
huh?
she doesn't know won't hurt her, if you know what I mean.
I do.
Right,
I do.
okay, good.
Yeah.
And anyway, I got a special wing in the manor where I work on my
Oh.
secret experiment.
Oh, your own too. I can't wait to see it.
Me too.
Bye-bye.
Take care there, pal.
He's good.
Mr. Scary Face.
He's awesome. He's the best character. He is my favorite character interaction here in Darkmoor. The views here never get old. Definitely the best time to visit is at night. And the characters are even out. There's the Invisible Man. Seems to be a little more active at night. Gosh, she's so good.
But there will be side effects. Those will be coming. You'll have to fight it. Is he?
I don't think you terrified him. You scared him a little bit.
Did I?
I'm gonna say the boarding system for Monsters Unchained is probably the best around. It's why the wait time is always so low. I mean, you can see it here at 10 minutes. I never really see it past 30. And like I said, it's a very popular ride, and it has a lot to do with the boarding system. Definitely keeps the flow going and keeps people boarding with very rarely having a delay. That's rare. Hopefully not only Universal, but other theme parks take note of that, because that is a really good boarding system. All right, making my way into the Burning Blade Tavern, another place I haven't tried in Darkmoor. Last time I tried the Doss Steakhouse, but I have not tried Burning Tavern. And wow, does it look amazing. Definitely my kind of place. Just look at those creatures. Wow, those are awesome.
Sorry.
Oh, you're okay. Over here as well. God, the setup in here is really cool. Now they do have beer, but they have specialty cocktails, which I am gonna try. Take a look at their pitcher handles. You can see they're kind of worn out, even this Bud Light one. I love how they're on theme. This is the one I got, the Duval 666. I tried the Reaper's Reserve. I got a little sample of it, but it was too sweet. And I'm not a sweet beer person. So if you like sweet beer, that might be the one to go with. I was also gonna get this one called the Monocave, but this one here is the Unchained. It is a mocktail. I went ahead and chose a beer instead. You can see it says the Burning Blade Tavern on there. It's an awesome cup. I get to take it home. This is Darkmoor on there too. Check that out. All right, the park is now closed. I'm heading into the main gift shop, which is called the Otherworlds Mercantile. I haven't been in here. I've only been in the Dark Universe gift shop, and I believe Super Nintendo Worlds, because those were the only ones that interested me. But I want to check out the main store and see what they have. I think they have a little bit of everything. Got some Super Nintendo World merch. Oh, there's the new character. I believe the movie came out today, and I got a free ticket with my button earlier, so I'll probably check that out real soon. They are promoting the movie pretty heavily. We got all the ears. Now, a lot of this stuff is at Universal Hollywood, so not too new. Even if it says Super Nintendo World, like that one there, I have that button, or that pin. And so this one we don't have in Hollywood, because obviously we don't have Donkey Kong. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country, it's a tank top. So you have that one here. And you also have, I spotted a few things that we don't have in Hollywood since we don't have Donkey Kong. They have this hoodie. It's kind of yellow, very bright. Like a banana yellow, actually. This Donkey Kong mug. And then a headband. I'm sure if we ever get it, we'll get all this stuff here too. And then on this side, they have more. They have a tank top. It says Donkey Kong Country on there. And then a shirt, or a few shirts. This looks like the ride that I wasn't able to get on. But that's fine, I got on Monsters Unchained. Then you got a hat here. And then a bag. Bags are very useful in Florida. I don't ever use a bag over in Hollywood or anywhere actually, but when I'm in Florida, I definitely got to start using a bag. And then they have these here as well. Kind of not digging the bright colors. I'm not red or yellow type of person. If they had like a black one in this, that'd be pretty cool. I'd probably buy that. That shirt was black. They have this trucker hat. And then a water bottle. Another ringer tee, Donkey Kong Country on there. Some of the Epic Universe tees. This one's a good one. Pizza Moon, Out of This Flavor World, Universal Epic Universe. Now I love Pizza Moon. It was the first place I ate here at Epic Universe, and it's amazing pizza. I used to say the best pizza at Universal property was the red, I believe it's called Red Oven Pizza at City Walk, but it's definitely now Pizza Moon. If you get a chance, try that, or get the mac and cheese combo. Those are my two favorites. one's funny. It says the plastered owl, where drinks are strong and the feathers fly. I did hear Igor say this earlier, you delightful freak. He says that in the intro, and they have all the shirts here in stock. Also, they have a cone one. It says here for the cones. Now, I wouldn't have got it before, but definitely would get it now because I think it's this cone. That's the one I like. It is so good. I haven't tried the other two, but maybe next time. Look at this. I've never seen anything like this at a theme park. Now, I don't know if you buy this, if you can wear it here, but yeah, it's pretty big. It looks like a helmet when you're gonna ride a dragon. Almost like a motorcycle helmet. Pretty crazy. It's got the wings in the back. Yeah, a lot of Isle of Berk stuff. How to Train Your Dragon. Pretty much something from every land. And then of course the regular Epic Universe stuff, which I haven't got. I haven't gotten a regular tee. But this is a generic Epic Universe tee. I don't like that it's gray. I like to wear black, if you haven't already noticed. So if they had a black tee, probably in like, even in that graphic, I'd probably buy it. But all they got is gray. Even this light gray sweater. Oh, this is just a regular Universal one. Yeah, no, not a lot of black merch, except for the Dark Universe stuff when it comes to Epic Universe. This is probably the closest I'm gonna find to black. Is this dark navy blue Epic tee. Doesn't have anything in the back, but yeah, maybe I'll end up getting this one. Just the generic Epic Universe logo. Man, if they made it in black, it'd be perfect. But I get it. It's the colors of Universal. All right, decided to take a shuttle back to City Walk from Epic Universe. The shuttle to my hotel was a little long, and I decided to have some dinner here. Had some dinner at the Hard Rock Cafe, which was pretty crowded as well. So nice little dinner though. Thank you guys for tuning in. That is going to be all for Florida content for the next couple of days, or a couple of weeks I should say. I won't be back for a little while, but I have some other adventures planned. If you guys want to stick around, stay tuned. I will be going to another state real soon. Also, some Vegas content coming up and many more. We have horror season around the corner. Thank you guys for subscribing, tuning in, and staying to the very end of this video. That really means a lot to me. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers, which I cannot believe. I still honestly feel like I'm not going to hit it, but the numbers are showing and the love is there. Thank you for joining me on all these fun endeavors and adventures. They are my passion, and it is what I love to do. So we'll see you in the next video. The tale has been told. Also, just wanted to give a little quick walkthrough as I'm walking out on how big City Walk is compared to Hollywood's. My first time here, I was totally mind blown. I mean, you got this whole area here. Over there is the entrance. Over here around this corner, just goes further down. And then right there where you see after that bridge is the moving walkway where you go through security. So yeah, pretty big area. And I'm assuming this is what's gonna happen for Universal Hollywood. We're gonna have to have some sort of area where security is gonna come prior to City Walk. Because right now it's kind of weird. You could just walk into City Walk, which I always thought was weird. That you don't need to go through a security to walk through the actual property until you get in the park. But all those things are gonna change soon. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. Thanks for tuning in. Also, there's no Universal AMC. It's Universal Cinemark, which I hate because I am an AMC subs holder and I can't watch any movies. Plenty of times I wanted to hang out and just watch a movie. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. The tale has really been told. Bye.